Hi everyone, I'm Doug Kaufman, and on behalf of Tomorrow's Technician and Continental Belts and Hose, I'd like to introduce our March 2020 Student of the Month. She's a senior in the Automotive Technology Program, Vice President of the Skills USA chapter and reigning Skills USA Automotive Electrical State Champion, National Technical Honor Society Chapter President, Star Student of the Automotive Program, Varsity Letter Cross Country and Track Athlete, and intern at RBM Mercedes of Alpharetta, Georgia. From Forsyth Central High School in Forsyth, Georgia, welcome and congratulations to Keeley Whitmer. Keeley, tell us about how you first became interested in learning about how things work and what happens when they don't.
Ever since middle school, I've been in engineering classes and shop classes and all that kind of stuff. When I got to into high school, I had to choose an elective, and Coach Branda put on a camp for 8th graders that they could come in and learn some basic procedures like tire rotations and oil changes. And I found out that I liked working on cars. That was the first time I ever touched a car and actually did something on a car. So when I got into high school and started doing the classes, I realized more and more how much all the physics and the engineering was really integrated into fixing a car and knowing what was wrong with the car and not just changing parts. Because I like to diagnose cars. I specifically like electricity. So whenever we got into electrical diagnosis, I absolutely fell in love.
Tell us about your experiences at school, both in the classroom and in the shop. How do your honors classes help you on the tech side and vice versa?
So mainly in the classroom, it's my engineering and physics class. With STEM here, we have an engineering pathway that's physics-based, and we have an actual engineering class where we get to build and have wood shop time. So in physics, we learn a lot about Pascal's law and pressure and fluids. And so when we got into the refrigerant unit and the AC unit in automotive, I knew a lot of Pascal's law and how that affected the lines and the pressures of the different refrigerant cycles and the different steps. And so that really helped me connect Pascal's law to something that we actually use in the real life world. And then it helped me vice versa in physics because I was reinforcing those concepts and those ideas and those theories in automotive class. So it goes both ways. Whenever I'm learning something in physics, I can apply it in the shop. And whenever I'm applying that in the shop, it helps me remember it and fully understand it and get hands-on experience doing it so that I retain it better. I'm able to explain it to someone better.
Mm-hmm. Would you say you've been able to use leadership skills?
Actually, so we did an engineering project where we had to build a Christmas decoration that was going to be hung up for Christmas. And we had blinking lights. And my friend was trying to diagnose the circuit because he couldn't figure out why our lights wouldn't blink. And so we took it over to my house. I got my meter. I don't have a very expensive meter, but we got to measuring voltage drops. And so I got to teach him how to use a meter and how to make current measurements. And we ended up having to calculate the total resistance of our circuit, which was good because we could compare the circuit in parallel and series because we had a series parallel circuit that we were working with. Everything that I do, I'm always trying to teach somebody or learn from someone else. So my classmates and I often share information when we're doing homework. Like, okay, well, I know this concept about electricity. You know this concept about electricity. Let's combine them and see if we can get the right answer.
Tell us about your internship. How long have you had it, and how has it helped you in school and to prepare for the future?
I've been working at RBM since the beginning of September. When I got there, I've been working with a master technician there that is in charge of the express team. So I've also been doing tire rotations, oil changes, all the regular things an express tech would do. But every once in a while, or actually a good while, I get to work with my boss, who is a master technician, and he will give me tasks such as to figure out why a brake sensor works and what control unit it reports to and how that signal is translated to the instrument cluster.
You have a lot going on. Tell us about your extracurriculars and hobbies and how you're able to juggle it all.
Currently, I'm doing track and field, my internship on Saturdays, and my school classes with STEM, and also I'm in band at my church. I actually end up with a good bit of extra time too, because I'm able to do it quicker and more efficiently. Also with the integration of both of the classes, because I get more hands-on experience with having those concepts of physics, for example, being reinforced twice in the day versus just once.
It's not difficult to see why Keeley's high school's instructor, Marlo Miranda, nominated her. But Marlo, what can you tell us about this exceptional student?
In 29 years of teaching, I don't think that I've ever met such a driven, hardworking young person. She's a go-getter. She's a self-starter. You don't ever have to wonder what she's doing or why she's doing it. She's always willing to give 110% to everything she does. Keeley's at the top of a very strong list of students that are interns. They are working in the field. And, you know, quite frankly, she is so passionate about everything she does that you see her work so hard to accomplish things. And she makes things really easy for you to, to know where she stands and what she's trying to do. So nominating her was not a hard decision.
Keeley, once again, on behalf of Continental Belts and Hose and Tomorrow's Technician, congratulations on being named Student of the Month, and good luck with everything moving forward. Instructors, if you have the next Student of the Month in your classroom, please nominate him or her today. Just go to tomorrowstechnician.com to find the entry form. I'm Doug Kaufman, and I'll see you again soon.